Why did I cry tears of joy when my gynecologist diagnosed me with a UTI? Me and my husband met when I was 5 years old and he was 6. Yep, we literally met in kindergarten. So by the time we were married and 24, having a baby together just made sense. Plus, I really wanted him to hit it raw. Unfortunately, the pregnancy test I took a few weeks later was negative. And the next one. It took 3 freaking years to finally get pregnant. And that day was the happiest day of my life. He literally picked me up and spun me around the room with happy tears in his eyes. But something shifted 3 days later. Me and my husband were folding laundry together when he pulled a receipt out from my jeans that I didn't recognize. It was a jewelry store receipt for an $800 ring. I laughed because I had no idea why it was there, but his face stayed completely serious. He spoke, "OP, what is this?" I just shrugged my shoulders. "I have no idea. Let me see it." I reached for the receipt, but my husband yanked it away from me. His voice was stern. "So you don't recognize your own receipt?" "No," I responded. "I've never seen it before." I could tell by his face that he thought I was cheating. But after a minute-long silence, he shrugged his shoulders and said, "Okay, I believe you." For the next few days, I tried to be extra nice to him so he'd be reassured I didn't do anything. But 5 days later, all of that went down the drain because he found men's workout supplements in my car. It was the expensive kind, and it had a gym membership card tucked inside for a gym I'd never heard of before. I immediately tried to defend myself. "Baby, I don't know who that belongs to." "So you're working out with someone else now? At another gym?" he interrupted, his voice as cold as ice. My hands were shaking. "I don't know how that got there. Please, you know the only gym I go to is Equinox Sports Club, and that's with you." His voice cracked. "4 people saw you with another man, with his hand on your butt and you laughing at his jokes. Sarah from my office, Tom from poker night, even the Garcias from the book club. They all saw you cheating on me with another man." "What man?" I was screaming now. Frustration burned through me. "I don't even have male friends or gay best friends anymore. You and my dad are the only men I talk to, and I'm carrying your effing baby. No one else is." He asked, "Are you sure the baby is mine?" His question ripped my heart into two. He filed for divorce within 48 hours. The next month was hell. The paternity test proved it was his, but my husband didn't care anymore. He'd cry outside our bedroom door at 2 a.m., begging me to just tell the truth. He dropped 20 pounds in 2 weeks. "Please, just tell me this guy's name," he sobbed one night. "I need to know who destroyed our family." I sighed because there was nothing to confess. The stress from the situation was destroying my body. I couldn't eat food without vomiting. My ankles swelled so badly I couldn't wear shoes. I had to drive myself to the first prenatal appointment alone, just me and my unborn child. Dr. Cooch took one look at me and ordered immediate blood work. "Your blood pressure is dangerously high," she said, frowning at the monitor. An hour later, she called me back, this time to her private office. It was the office they only call you into when there's serious news. My heart hammered in my chest. "Let me guess, you pulled me into your office because my coochie is too tight?" I joked, trying to lighten the mood. Dr. Cooch stayed as serious as ever. "No," she said slowly, studying my chart, "but you have a UTI." The room spun. What? I had lived my entire life making the healthiest decisions possible. None of it made sense. Dr. Cooch continued, "Sometimes it can come out of nowhere and creep up on you, unless what?" I asked desperately. She laughed to herself, like she knew what she was about to say was dumb. I pleaded with her to tell me, and she did. "Sometimes people get a UTI if they cheat on their partner, or if their partner cheats on them, but you and your husband are perfect, so probably not that." Suddenly, everything clicked. The random accusations, the threats, the screaming. My husband had cheated on me, but he didn't want me to find out and get the divorce payout, so he acted like he thought I was the one who cheated on him. He framed me. I used all the money from the prenup to throw myself a party, and found myself a rebound.